Hey, all you spitballers and knuckleheads. Here we are, it's 2020. Yes, I know, it's still 2020. But we're here, and we're trying to do better than what we did back in 2016. We've got more guys than ever who are sporting the locks and showing that waterfall under the cap and letting it ride on the backside. Being that there's a virus just messing with all of our heads and all of our lives, baseball is trying to survive. They're trying to push forward. And that's what we're going to do here. Presenting to you the 2020
This is in
All
the
Here
air to
team.
right field. Back it goes. Nando has done it again.
Any other year, we'd have the main guy who puts the K in Katzenjammer. New York Met, Noah Syndergaard. Being that he's out with an injury for all of 2020, we introduce Floa Gingergaard. He's a big red and Dodger blue, and he prefers nice nicknames. Dustin, we love you. It's nothing personal. Okay, I'm scared. Keep flowing heat and throwing mesquite and mowing down the California buckwheat. It's a shout out to all you future farmers of America. As a rookie, you may have to carry the Hello Kitty backpack from the dugout, but fans are already respecting the hell out of your game. Your game. You're a Patriot, and we respect the curly red, the pearly white, and the Dodger blue that is you. Dustin, don't call me Dusty May. Matt STRAHM is a native North Dakotan, and I just felt like you needed to know that. He strikes out more than a batter per inning for his career, and he's made a home now in the San Diego Padres bullpen. Strahmy hung out with us back in 2019 and told us all about what it was like to have long hair in Major League Baseball. He also told us how many eggs he could eat in one day. 24 in case you're counting. Speaking of food, it got me thinking, what is his favorite sandwich? Could it possibly be pastrami? Now, let's go from one Padres hurler to another. He wears cowboy hats. He's allowed to because he's from Texas. Cedar Park, which sounds like a nice place to live, but not really sure there are many horses there. But what do I know? I'm not a realtor. Anyway, he's country because he's the ace, and he can do whatever the hell he wants. So giddy up. The sheriff of Loxingham is Chris Paddack, and he's the unquestionable ace of the Padres rotation. 3 starts into this 2020 mayhem, and he's sporting a 2-1 record with a 3.18 ERA. While only walking 3 batters so far. And if you're a baseball guy or gal and you love stats like I do, you know that WHIP is more than just a neck exercise. WHIP stands for walks and hits per innings pitched, and Paddack ranks at the top of all pitchers. Last season as a rookie, he would have qualified in the top 5, dude, behind some guy named DeGrom. Yeah, that guy. Now we move on to a guy who actually doesn't really carry the biggest name in baseball, but some people know him now as the hair daddy of Cincinnati. He's made a career out of making plays just like this. A career middle infielder with the Padres, Blue Jays, and Phillies, he's now immersed in a potent Reds lineup looking to turn heads this year. Idolizing fellow Venezuelan Omar Vizquel, he has similarities in both style and physique, but his hair is what stands out most as a Hall of Fame mane. Put some of those adios banditos and throw out some more wannabe your base runners. Or better yet, get Sonny Gray or Trevor Bauer to buy you some major leaguers for helping you get their ERAs down at least a run. A Gold Glove is certainly in Freddie's future, and since the day he took over at shortstop for the Phillies when Jimmy Rollins was traded to LA, he's been impressing the league as the savviest of sure hands. Since that day, he actually leads all active shortstops in fielding percentage, including each year from 2016 to 2018. Sensational.
Put a start on that one.
Keep the flow, Freddie. One thing is for sure, the Cleveland Indians know how to groom pitchers. And some of their pitchers, they just know how to groom. Mike Clevinger busted onto the scene in a big way in 2016. And for a guy that looks like Brendan Fraser with locks, he can certainly mummify hitters with his mid to upper 90s fastball that carries crazy action.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the hard stuff.
I mean, look at these hitters. They already look like mummies. Billy Hamilton. What was that? Just remember, everybody, no matter how hard you try, you can never steal first base. Over 4 years in the show, and Sunshine, as he's been called, has struck out over 10 batters per 9 innings pitched. Now, win-loss record can be taboo these days. We know that. But with a .656 career winning percentage, that's nearly a 2/3 chance that when he leaves the game, his team has a great shot to win. All he needs now is a sidekick named Rainbows. So Indian fans can always count on them to bring happiness at the ballpark. Guess it's just too bad that Trevor Bauer has already left town. He may be the drummer for Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem, but he's also a clutch hitter and one of the toughest outs in baseball. He's also the first returning player from our 2016 list. It's Justin Turner with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Since 2016, he has finished in the top 10 in MVP voting and won the 2017 NLCS against my Cubs. Between Turner and pitcher Dustin May, the fiercest competition on the Dodgers may be who owns the title of being the Red Menace. As long as they're winning ball games, it won't matter because the opponents will be the only ones seeing red. Without a doubt, our favorite long hair in 2020 is Miss ALYSSA NAKKEN. Named to the Giants coaching staff in January, she is the first woman to be named a coach on a Major League Baseball staff. She coached first base for a few innings in MLB's summer camp, and her role now is focusing on high performance and clubhouse culture. The Longhairs, we salute you, Miss NAKKEN. Here's one guy that I have to admit, I knew there was a Shaun Anderson, and I knew he played baseball for the Florida Gators, and that guy was damn good. Like, lowest season ERA ever for the Florida Gators good. And he only gave up 2 extra base hits the entire last season when he was on that squad. I actually watched him blow away my LSU Tigers on numerous occasions. Now, I see Shaun Anderson throws gas for the San Francisco Giants, and I can't believe it's the same guy. The only difference I see, really, is that waterfall coming from the cap. He's part of a bullpen trying to help the Giants get back to where they were in the first half of the 2010s. He's only 25 years old, ladies and gents, so he's just getting started. And now, batting for your San Diego Padres, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Without a single doubt, the front runner for the MVP award. There's not a single thing to dislike about this young shortstop. Already, he's atop the leaderboard of many categories. Let's see what I got here. Let's see. Okay, slugging percentage, first. Stolen bases, second. Total bases, first. Home runs, first. RBIs, second. Extra base hits, first. He's the second youngest player in Major League Baseball. He is so young that when his dad hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning in 1999 as a St. Louis Cardinal, and being the only player in Major League Baseball history to do that, Fernando Jr. was only 4 months old. He wears number 23 to honor his dad. And in 2015, he was signed by the White Sox when he was just 16 years old. What were you doing when you were 16? Well, anyway, he was traded to the Padres just a year later, and San Diego has bogarted a beast. He's already hit 30 home runs in his first 100 career games. Unreal. And similar to what Mars Blackman would say about Michael Jordan, it's got to be the hair ties. So, as we're now just a few weeks into this mayhem of a season, we can take a look and see what's happened already. Just in the last couple weeks, we've seen the St. Louis Cardinals miss nearly 2 weeks of games due to positive COVID tests. Ramon Laureano didn't like what a coach had to say about his mother and got suspended 4 games for attacking the bench. And we've seen the White Sox go back to back to back to back home runs against the St. Louis Cardinals. We don't know what's in store for the rest of 2020, but we do know this. It's going to be a good one. Thanks for tuning in.